You can be amazing, you can turn a phrase into a weapon or a drug. You can be the outcast or be the backlash of somebody's lack of love. Or you can start speaking up. Nothing's gonna hurt you the way the words do, and they settle beneath your skin, kept on the inside. And no sunlight, sometimes the shadow wins. But I wonder what would happen if you say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave. Just wanna see you. I just wanna see you. Just wanna see you. Everybody's been there, everybody's been stared down by the enemy, falling for some fear and done some disappearing. Bow down to the mighty. Don't run, stop holding your tongue. Baby, there's a way out of the cage where you live. Baby, one of these days you can let the light in. Show me how big your brave is. Say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave.
Good morning, and welcome to the 2022 Poetry Out Loud Arkansas State Championship. My name is Matt Boyce, and I'm the Arts and Education Program Manager for the Arkansas Arts Council. Before I introduce today's event's host, I'd like to first thank all the students, teachers, and schools that participated in Poetry Out Loud this year. It's been an unpredictable past 2 years, but we are excited to be able to hold an event this year for these students. Poetry Out Loud is a national arts education program that encourages the study of great poetry by offering free educational materials and a dynamic recitation competition for high school students across the country. This program helps students master public speaking skills, build self-confidence, and learn about literary history and contemporary life. Poetry Out Loud is a partnership of the National Endowment for the Arts, the Poetry Foundation, and the state jurisdictional art agencies like the Arkansas Arts Council. Since 2005, Poetry Out Loud has grown to reach more than 4.1 million students, 68,000 teachers, and 17,000 schools from organizations in every state, the District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, Guam, and American Samoa. Our judges look like they're ready and set to go. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce our host for today's event. Kai Coggin is a published poet and author of 4 collections and is a 2021 Governor Arts Awards recipient for education. Kai's contribution to this year Poetry Out Loud has been incredibly vital and truly speaks volumes how much Kai believes in this program, the value of poetry in education, and the future of this program. At this time, please help me welcome our host, Kai Coggin.
Hello, everybody. It's an honor for me to join you from Hot Springs National Park. Hello, everyone there at the Ron Robinson Theater in Little Rock and everyone that is watching online. Hello, especially to the students who participated in this year's Poetry Out Loud competition. I am honored to be your host today, virtually from Hot Springs, and I am so proud of all of the students that have already participated to get this far in our competition. I want to give a special shout out to the judges also, and we will be learning a little bit more about them in a little bit. We have a small but fierce group of competitors today representing 4 Arkansas schools: the Arkansas School for the Blind and Visually Impaired, Searcy High School, Wonderview High School, and the Arkansas School for Mathematics, Sciences, and the Arts. The students that are competing today are the Poetry Out Loud school champions. They have worked really hard to get to this moment, and we are already so proud of each of them. So no matter what happens today, you are already winners in my heart. Let's get to know them, shall we? Here are our four competitors. Okay, I'm going to explain who our judges are. This is how today is going to unfold. Our four competitors will each be reciting 3 different poems today and will be scored by our judges based on the following Poetry Out Loud criteria: accuracy, physical presence, voice and articulation, dramatic appropriateness, evidence of understanding, and overall performance. The order in which these students will recite was chosen randomly and will remain the same order throughout each round. Our judging panel will be hearing the recitations for the first time today and have not viewed the video submissions prior to this event. Once the competition is concluded and scores are tallied, there will be an alternate winner, second place, announced, and we will declare the Arkansas Poetry Out Loud state champion today. The champion will be representing Arkansas in the national semifinals this coming May, and perhaps will make it all the way to the top of the national finals and compete for the $20,000 cash prize. Now, let's meet our distinguished panel of judges. These 4 individuals, who I am also so lucky to call my friends, are 4 of the most exemplary examples of Arkansas literary citizens. Let me try to screen share here and show you who they are. Jo McDougall was the Poet Laureate of Arkansas from 2018 to 2021. She is the author of 7 books of poetry and a memoir, and was awarded the Porter Prize Lifetime Achievement Award in 2019. Her latest book of poetry, The Undiscovered Room by Tavern Books, was just published. She offers a mentoring service for poets and memoirists. Having judged numerous poetry contests for universities and colleges across the country, she is so happy to be a judge for Poetry Out Loud today. She lives in Little Rock. Stacy McAdoo is the 2019 Arkansas Teacher of the Year and has 19 years of classroom experience advocating for traditionally underrepresented students. As the founder of the Righteous Poets, a spoken word and youth advocacy collective, and a professional development facilitator, she designs and leads sessions that focus on arts integration, empowering student and teacher voice, and promoting equity and the success of diverse learners. LaRon Charles McAdoo, aka Ron MC, the Hip Hoptimist, is a nationally recognized spoken word poet, sought out personality, exhibiting professional arts and artists, motivational speaker, actor, and a seasoned educator in the Little Rock School District. His advocacy and empowerment of youth through healing racial divides with music and art are legendary here in our state. We are so lucky to have both the McAdoos on our judges panel today. And finally, our accuracy judge today is Stacy Pendergrast. Stacy obtained a master's degree in special education from Rutgers University and spent a lifetime working as a public school teacher in New Jersey and then in Arkansas. She now works as an education research coordinator for Arkansas PBS. On her journey to combine her loves of writing and teaching, Stacy earned an MFA in creative writing from Chatham University and has published work in a range of genres, from memoir, book review essays, poetry, and her favorite art forms of haibun and haiku. Thank you so much, judges. Also, I just want to shout out to the tech team behind the scenes making all of this go smoothly today, or at least as smoothly as it can. We're used to these technology issues that might come up today, but we're just going to keep on rolling and doing our best. We are meeting virtually and live today. So we're marrying many worlds to get this competition happening and into your homes and living rooms today. So thank you to the tech team. Okay, let's get ready. Again, the judges will be viewing these video submissions from our Poetry Out Loud competitors for the very first time. I'm so excited. Are you ready? Let's officially begin round 1 of the Arkansas State Championship Poetry Out Loud competition.
My name is Hadia Chaudhry from Searcy High School, and I will be performing For the Consideration of Poets by Haki R. Madhubuti. Where is the poetry of resistance, the poetry of honorable defiance, unafraid of lies from career politicians and businessmen, not respectful of journalists who write official, speak void of educated thought without double search or subsurface questions, that war talk demands? Where is the poetry of doubt and suspicion? Not in the service of the state bishops and priests, not in the service of beautiful people and late night promises, not in the service of influence, incompetence, and academic clown talk.
Leah Lawson, Wonderview High School. The Light of Stars by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. The night is come, but not too soon, and sinking silently, all silently, the little moon drops down behind the sky. There is no light in earth or heaven but the cold light of stars, and the first watch of night is given to the red planet Mars. Is it the tender star of love, the star of love and dreams? Oh no, from that blue tint above a hero's armor gleams. And earnest thoughts within me rise when I behold afar, suspended in the evening skies, the shield of that red star. O star of strength, I see thee stand and smile upon my pain. Thou beckonest with thy mailed hand, and I am strong again. Within my breast there is no light but the cold light of stars. I give the first watch of the night to the red planet Mars. The star of the unconquered will, he rises in my breast, serene and resolute and still and calm and self-possessed. And thou too, whosoe'er thou art that readest this brief psalm, as one by one thy hopes depart, be resolute and calm. Oh, fear not in a world like this, and thou shalt know ere long, know how sublime a thing it is to suffer and be strong.
My name is Thea Chakraborty from the Arkansas School for the Blind and Visually Impaired. I'll recite Bilingual, Bilingue by Rina P. Espaillat. My father liked them separate, one there, one here, allá y aquí, as if aware that words might cut into his daughter's heart, el corazón, and lock the alien part to what he was, his memory, his name, su nombre, with a key he could not claim. English outside this door, Spanish inside, he said, y basta. But who can divide the world, the word, mundo y palabra from any child? I knew how to be dumb and stubborn, testaruda. Late in bed, I hoarded secret syllables I read until my tongue, mi lengua, learned to run where his stumbled. And still the heart was one. I like to think he knew that, even when proud, orgulloso, of his daughter's pen. He stood outside mis versos, half in fear of words he loved, but wanted not to hear.
Amor Mundi by Christina Rossetti. Oh, where are you going with your love locks flowing on the west wind blowing along this valley track? The downhill path is easy. Come with me and it please ye. We shall escape the uphill by never turning back. So they two went together in glowing August weather. The honey-breathing heather lay to their left and right. And dear she was to dote on. Her swift feet seemed to float on the air like soft twin pigeons, too sportive to alight. Oh, what is that in heaven where gray cloud flakes are seven, where blackest clouds hang riven just at the rainy skirt? Oh, that's a meteor sent us, a message dumb, portentous, an undeciphered solemn signal of help or hurt. Oh, what is that glides quickly where velvet flowers grow thickly, their scent comes rich and sickly? A scaled and hooded worm. Oh, what is that in the hollow, so pale I quake to follow? Oh, that's a thin dead body which waits the eternal term. Turn again, oh my sweetest, turn again, false and fleetest. This beaten way thou beatest, I fear, is hell's own track. Nay, too steep for hill mounting, nay, too late for cost counting. This downhill path is easy. but there's no turning back.
Leah Lawson, Wonderview High School. If We Must Die, by Claude McKay. If we must die, let it not be like hogs, hunted and pinned in an inglorious spot, while round us bark the mad and hungry dogs, making their mock at our accursed lot. If we must die, oh, let us nobly die, so that our precious blood may not be shed in vain. Then even the monsters we defy shall be constrained to honor us, though dead. O kinsmen, we must meet the common foe. Though far outnumbered, let us show us brave, and for their 1,000 blows deal one death blow. What though before us lies the open grave? Like men, we'll face the murderous, cowardly pack, pressed to the wall, dying, but fighting back.
My name is Dia Chakraborty from the Arkansas School for the Blind and Visually Impaired. I will recite The Doubt of Future Foes by Queen Elizabeth I. The doubt of future foes exiles my present joy, and wit me warns to shun such snares as threaten mine annoy. For falsehood now doth flow, and subjects' faith doth ebb, which should not be, if reason ruled or wisdom weaved the web. But clouds of joys untried do cloak aspiring minds, which turn to rain of late repent by changed course of winds. The top of hope suppose the root upreared shall be, and fruitless all their grafted guile, as shortly ye shall see. The dazzled eyes with pride, which great ambition blinds, shall be unsealed by worthy wits, whose foresight falsehood finds. The daughter of debate, that discord aye doth sow, shall reap no gain, where former rules still peace hath taught to know. No foreign banished wit shall anchor in this port. Our realm brooks not seditious sects, let them elsewhere resort. My rusty sword, through rest, shall first his edge employ, to pull the tops that seek such change or gape for future joy.
What an inspiring first 2 rounds. I do not envy the judges right now. I don't know how you guys are doing it there at the Ron Robinson Theater. These poems are incredible. I want to remind our audience that the judges are judging on accuracy, physical presence, voice and articulation, dramatic appropriateness, evidence of understanding, and overall performance. And our 4 competitors are knocking it out of the park today. So again, I don't envy you, judges. I love you, but I don't envy you. Thank you so much for doing that. Before we continue with our round 3 of competition, I just want to take a moment to acknowledge our on-site musicians. They've been playing the interludes while the judges are preparing their scores. The on-site musicians there today are a Little Rock powerhouse plus B. Thank you for sharing your amazing talent with us this morning. And if you're watching, book them by searching A+B on Facebook. Okay, before we move to our final round, I want to say something directly to our 4 competitors, Dia, Ben, Hadia, and Leah. Like I said before, we are already all so proud of you. You are already winners in our eyes. You have done something that is very select, something that not many people your age choose to do. You've done something that is very difficult for people your age, which is to embody a poem, to memorize its meaning and its nuances, to really make it your own. You understand the power of words, the vibration of art, how poems can shape whole worlds with imagery and language and sound. And I just want to thank you. I want to thank you, the 4 of you, because I'm a poet right here writing poems in our state. And when a young person takes the time to memorize a poem, that gives me hope. It's been a dark couple of years. We've been going through the pandemic. You all know, it's just been hard. It's been hard to be young. It's been hard to be a grown up during these times. And in the times of most darkness, humanity turns to the artists. Humanity turns to the poets and the painters and the musicians and the dancers to make sense of all of this stuff that's going wrong. So to you four out there, I just want to say thank you for turning to these poems, for memorizing them, for finding the beauty in them and making them shine so loudly today in this competition. I want to thank you for leaning into these classic and contemporary poems, for digging into the soul of them and presenting them to us today in such a unique and powerful way. I wish that I could be with all of you in person there at Ron Robinson Theater. I wish that we could all celebrate these poems and the magic of words together. And I know that someday we will. But Dia, Ben, Hadia, and Leah, today you give me hope. And I know that I can speak for my friends, those panel of judges, by saying thank you. I know that I can speak for the folks at the Arkansas Arts Council to tell you that we are so proud of you. And I know that I can speak to myself or for myself by saying that I love you. I don't know you, but I love you because you love poetry. Thank you. We're going to start our final round now. The competition is fierce. We've got one more round. Good luck, judges. Let's see our final round of Poetry Out Loud.
My name is Hadi. Songs for the People by Frances Ellen Watkins Harper. Let me make the songs for the people. Songs for the old and young. Songs to stir like a battle cry whenever they are sung. Not for the clashing of sabers, for carnage, nor for strife, but songs to thrill the hearts of men with more abundant life. Let me make the songs for the weary amid life's fever and fret, till hearts shall relax their tension and careworn brows forget. Let me sing for little children before their footsteps stray, sweet anthems of love and duty to float o'er life's highway. I would sing for the poor and aged when shadows dim their sight of the bright and restful mansions where there shall be no night. Our world, so worn and weary, needs music, pure and strong, to hush the jangle and discords of sorrow, pain, and wrong. Music to soothe all its sorrow, till war and crime shall cease, and the hearts of men grown tender girdle the world with peace.
Leah Lawson, Wonderview High School. Barber by Larry Bradley. Learn from the man who spends much of his life speaking to the back of your head, knowing what it means to follow the razor's edge along a worn strop or random thoughts as they spring so invisibly from the mind to a mouth, who shouldered soldiers in 2 wars and fled fire fields undecorated, who fathered once but was fatherless forever, and who works his sentiments in deeper into your scalp under a sign on the knotty pine walls whose rubric reads Quod homines tot sententiae, which means he sees in you his suffering. Smells of whorehound tonics and gels, pillowheads and powders, and a floor full of snippings swept neatly every evening into a pile for the field mice. All those roundabout hours, only a man who fixes his tie to clip crabgrass crowding a lady's grave could believe with a certain clean devotion, and who would never for one moment dream of hurting you when your back was turned.
My name is Dia Chakraborty from the Arkansas School for the Blind and Visually Impaired. I'll recite January 1795 by Mary Robinson. Pavement slippery, people sneezing, lords in ermine, beggars freezing, titled gluttons dainties carving, genius in a garret starving. Lofty mansions, warm and spacious, courtiers cringing and voracious, miser scarce the wretched heating, gallant soldiers fighting, bleeding. Wives who laugh at passive spouses, theaters and meeting houses, balls where simpering misses languish, hospitals and groans of anguish. Arts and sciences bewailing, commerce drooping, credit failing, placemen mocking subjects loyal, separations, weddings royal. Authors who can't earn a dinner, many a subtle rogue a winner, fugitives for shelter seeking, misers hoarding, tradesmen breaking. Taste and talents quite deserted, all the laws of truth perverted, arrogance or merit soaring, merit silently deploring. Ladies gambling night and morning, fools the works of genius scorning, ancient dames for girls mistaken, youthful damsels quite forsaken. Some in luxury delighting, more in talking than in fighting. Lovers old and beaux decrepit, lordlings empty and insipid. Poets, painters, and musicians, lawyers, doctors, politicians, pamphlets, newspapers, and odes, seeking fame by different roads. Gallant souls with empty purses, generals only fit for nurses, schoolboys smit with martial spirit, taking place at veteran merit. Honest men who can't get places, knaves who shew unblushing faces, ruin hastened, peace retarded, candor spurned, and art rewarded.
Like Kai mentioned earlier, we are A&B, and we are thankful for the opportunity to bless the mic and be here with you all. This song that we are about to perform is an original song written by us, so this is the world premiere. We hope you like it.
I saw love as a storm, was a careful daughter, learned to fear the water. Love took a different form, everyone around me, it can never be free. So I built a levee around my heart and swore I'd never tell. But the day I saw her face was when the first drop fell. Keeps coming down, better get to higher ground. Ooh, no match for this weight, and oh, this levee's gonna break.
Oh, this levee's gonna break. Thunder and lightning all around, energy is magnifying, and I'm slowly dying. The current is way too strong, and I don't know if I can hold on. So I let the levee around my heart come down, down. And the day our lips met, oh, my soul was found. Yeah, my soul was found.
Been holding on for so long, this heart is drowning in me. But water, it knows.
It always knows.
Sometimes you got to break to be free. Ooh. Ooh.
Water always knows, yeah.
Not gonna run. Ooh, love is no mistake, and some levees have to break.
Some levees have to break. Some levees, some levees have to break. Water always knows, yeah.
It's breaking, it's breaking, it's breaking. It's breaking, it's breaking, it's breaking. Oh, it's breaking, it's breaking, it's breaking. It's breaking, it's breaking, it's breaking. Some levees have to break.
world premiere of a brand new song by Little Rock powerhouse duo A plus B, Adrian Collins and Bonnie Earlywine. That was just gorgeous. What a beautiful song. Thank you so much again for being here. We have so much talent here in the natural state, so much talent that is imbued in our culture here in Arkansas. And so much of that talent is supported by the folks at the Arkansas Arts Council. I want to say thank you one more time to our distinguished panel of judges, 4 amazing Arkansas literary citizens, our former state poet laureate, Joe McDougall, the amazing writers, educators, and spoken word ambassadors, Stacy McAdoo and LaRon McAdoo, and Arkansas PBS education specialist and haiku aficionado, my friend Stacy Pendergrast. Thank you so much, judges. And now it is my distinguished honor to introduce you to the director of the Arkansas Arts Council, Mr. Patrick Ralston.
Good morning. I'm Patrick Ralston. I'm the director of the Arkansas Arts Council. And on behalf of the Arts Council and the National Endowment for the Arts and the Poetry Foundation, I want to thank all of you who made this event possible this year. First, I'd like to thank all the teachers and school organizers who hosted Poetry Out Loud in your schools this year. It's been a tough couple of years. And I know that it's, with everything else going on in our schools, it's an incredible labor to have a special event like Poetry Out Loud. Thank you for participating. Thank you again to our amazing judging panel. Stacy and LaRon McAdoo, always, what you all do as teaching artists and poets you were strong partners to the Arts Council. Stacy Pendergrast, always a pleasure to work with you. Joe McDougall, our poet laureate in Arkansas, such an inspiration. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your talents and bringing them to bear judging. Of course, I want to thank our musicians, A and B. You guys are terrific. For providing the music for today's event. You really have blessed our mic today. Thank you to everybody who's worked to support our Poetry Out Loud 2022. With that being said, it's time to talk about our Arkansas State winner and our alternate winner this year. The national semifinals will be held on May 1st. There, our champion will be competing for the chance to attend the national finals on June 5th. If for some reason our champion cannot attend the national semifinals, then the alternate champion will represent the state with their incredible recitations, and I truly believe that this student has an incredibly high chance at taking home the national first prize of $20,000. Without further ado, it's time to announce our alternate winner representing second place. In Arkansas, your Poetry Out Loud 2022 alternate winner is Hatya Chowdhury from Searcy High School. Give it up. That's right. Congratulations, Hatya. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your 2022 Arkansas State Champion for Poetry Out Loud is Leah Lawson of Wonderview High School. Congratulations, Leah. We are blown away by your talent, and we wish you the best of luck competing in Poetry Out Loud national semifinals. Thank you to all of those watching our live stream and for your support for these students today and this program. Poetry Out Loud will be back in full force next year. And with workshops, coaching, very often we have great coaches like the McAdoos, If you are an educator or know an educator who would like to participate in Poetry Out Loud, please contact Matt Boyce, who is our amazing arts and education program manager. So you and your students can be a part of the incredible event next year. Thank you, and have a great rest of the day.